Hi everyone, I'm Cendril. Welcome back to Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. As we continue our puzzle stages, Scary Potter. Now the vase breaker stages begin to get difficult, so we'll see how it goes. Yes, new game. Even though it's the same as the old one. I didn't know it did that. Cool. Now you can see that I test recording. Okay. Tall nut, torchwood, repeater. That's good. Okay, that's annoying. We'll put that there. We'll put the repeater here. Do something with the torchwood. Okay, that's not bad. We'll put you here. Zombie, that's not bad. So you're gonna want to stop the pole vaulting zombies with tall nuts, it looks like. So finding tall nuts will be important. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that could have been worse. We can do that. Oh man, I don't know where to put the squash. Squash could go there. Oh, football zombie, that's great. That's where I want the squash then. What else do I have here? A tall nut, okay. Ooh, three-peater, that's cool. And then we'll put something up here. At least we have the tall nut here. That... Hopefully this will go well. I think they'll do enough before the tall nut goes away. Man, if you get unlucky with that jack-in-the-box, this stage could go bad. Okay. Pole vault. Another tall nut. Here. Cool, we have a tall nut everywhere now. Excellent. Okay, cool. So far so good. And something I don't think I've mentioned so far when it comes to Vase Breaker, there's quite a bit of luck in Vase Breaker, especially on later levels, because if you don't get what you need, then you're just going to... It's just not going to go your way. Like, if you don't get some tall nuts to stop the football zombie, and you've already, like, put a squash somewhere because you had to... you do have torchwoods here to help you. Okay, well that finishes that row. Next. And try to take it one row at a time as much as you can. And break. Cool. Not bad. You unlocked a new Vase Breaker level. Cool. Hokey pokey. Okay, not as many vases this time. Let's see what we got. Squash, that's good. Zombie. A walnut. A spikeweed. Oh, squash. Go here, and we'll put the tall nut and the spikeweed, and we'll put a spikeweed here, I guess. Okay. Another squash. Another walnut. We'll wait here to break it. That way they're kind of together. That way the squash get rid of all of them at once. Like so. Don't forget that about the squash. That could really help you on this level. Okay, well, go here, I guess. Another walnut. Another spike, another spike, another spike, okay. I guess go here. Hi, bucket. And we're just gonna start putting these down, I guess. The buckethead zombie's the one we have to worry about. And they didn't give me another squash. That's a shame. The walnut should hopefully be able to the squash is meant for him. So hopefully the walnut can hold out. We'll see, because that's what it comes down to. If the spike trap can do enough to take out the buckethead zombie before the walnut gets eaten. Uh-oh. It's gonna be close. Come on, walnut, last just a little longer. Yeah! Good job, walnut. Whew, that one was close. Another chain reaction. So chain reaction, another chain reaction. I have a bad feeling about this one. Okay. 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 Oh yeah, that's great. That's exactly what I want to see. You go here. You go here. You go here. Puff shroom. Puff shroom. And we'll put the squash here. I need this. And the squash will take care of this guy. And hopefully we can get rid of this one. Oh. Come on. Okay. Here? Oh, crud. Okay. Zombie. Puff shroom. That's bad. Okay, not bad. The thing is you could just get overwhelmed by a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. Ace of Vase. Because the next one is just the endless. Okay, this one's probably going to be particularly nasty. 7 rows of pots. Okay, we'll start here. There we go, I can use you here. We can start on this row. A regular pea shooter. Good, you can get rid of this guy. Okay, I got really lucky with that. Hit. Okay. Bucket zombie. Oh, yes, a plantern. Cool. Let's break this. The plantern will show you what's inside the pots around it, which is really cool. Look what we have here. He will smash these and begin going. So we're gonna stock up here. And squash. There we go. The plantern is really cool in Vase Breaker. So we know there's a bucket zombie here. Put this here. What do we have here? Jack in the Box. Okay, the Ice Pea is here to help you as well. You can go there. We're gonna put the potato mine right here. And we'll wait for it. We can get rid of this zombie pretty easy. So if you can find the plantern, smash a pot kind of in the middle. That way you can see 8 around it. A 3-peater, okay. Nope, go away. And what do we have here? Another snow pea. I would just pelt it with peas until it goes away. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Vase Breaker. That went surprisingly well. I don't expect everything to go that well, honestly. Vase Breaker, like I said, does have quite a bit of luck in it. So if you lose a Vase Breaker level, don't feel bad. Just do it again. I said I got really lucky with these. The last thing is Vase Breaker Endless. You basically play Vase Breaker until you lose. The levels are pretty much randomized. I don't know to what extent. I know as you go later, they get more difficult as you go later in the Vase Breaker Endless. Is there for you to try? I'm not going to show off the Endless modes for these two. It's just like it says. You just play until you can't go anymore. I don't remember. I think you get money for each level, or after a certain amount of levels you'll get some money. I don't remember, but they're the puzzles. I'm showing you just a few tricks for them. It's just a matter of how the pots shape up. Okay, let's continue the zombie levels with Me Smash. Me Smash. We know how this goes. However, you don't start with enough to get a Gargantuar. So you have a few options to start with. You want to avoid the Kernel Pults, because we know they could stun and then everything just goes completely wrong. You have these Garlics, which we know if a zombie eats a garlic, it's going to go into a different lane. This lane is particularly tough. You have, like I said, a few options to start here. You could start with the Buckethead zombie and go down this row, just because they'll be able to take the hits. Or, you can try to be a little more clever, and you could take a pole vaulting zombie, which we know will jump over the first thing. That way you can get some extra sun. And I think I'll pole vaulting zombie again, because I think it'll take out this first zombie, the pea shooter. Oh, nope. Okay, well, overkilled that. By pole vaulting over the garlic, you don't have to worry about it. And that gets this row done. Now you don't have to worry about the garlic ever again. Pole vaulting over other places, however, isn't going to go too well. maybe the snow pea. We can give it a try. It might be able to eat it fast enough. No, it does. Cool. So that gets rid of that. We know squash do a lot of damage. So what you want to do is kind of use some fodder. Like so. There's the butter. Like so. With the squash out of the way, we know the gargantuar can last a long time. And now we have enough sun for them. So, let's have some fun. Now we get to have the gargantuar on our side instead of having to worry about it. Smash. 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 And you see the gargantuar will just flatten the, oh, butter. Stomp. And just take all the sun at once. Wow, this lane's getting lucky with the butter. You will go down! There we go. Done. Slam. Slam. And slam. So it's kind of fun that way. The beginning move is important. You need to get some sun going. Then you could use the gargantuar. Just don't throw it exactly where the squash is. Get rid of the squash first. We know the squash does a ton of damage. Zomboogie. We now have the disco zombie, or the dancing zombie, as is put here, at our disposal. However, it is expensive at 350 sun. Just remember what it does, though. It spawns zombies, you know, in a whole bunch of lanes. So there's a lot of chompers, as you can see. This makes things, well, very difficult. Your key will be the dancing zombie, but you're gonna need some sun to start with. Remember, chompers have a range of 1. So we're gonna do a few things. First thing we're gonna do is use these zombies to get at these to the sun, because they are because they're vulnerable. Okay, that gets rid of that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to use the dancing zombie. Now, you want to put the dancing zombie a little further back, that way it can it can summon the zombies. So here we go. Now, of course, that one gets eaten, but we're just gonna summon more and summon more. Remember, they're gonna take a little bit to eat the zombie. Boom. Or, you know, the chompers are gonna take a little bit because they have to digest the zombie. That'll clear out these 3 lanes pretty easily. And we don't have to worry about the potato mines because, well, we're just gonna summon more zombies. The disco zombie is indeed strong. Summon a new one. Spadow. But you may be asking yourself how we're going to get through these. Well, this is to get quite a bit of sun. And also to clear out these lanes. Now, we're going to use the plant's weaknesses against them. Zombie. Now we know that zombie's gonna get eaten. Well, how about we just summon another zombie? We're basically going to overwhelm the plants, because chompers have that long cooldown time. just double up on the zombie, and you'll be fine. See, that one gets eaten, but then this zombie is going to eat this chomper, and then this chomper, and then move on. That's the key. I really like this mode. I know I said that last episode, but it also makes you rethink some of your plants about how you want to use them, because you start taking advantage of your plant's weaknesses. It's like, wow, I never thought about the plant that way. Then you can start turning it around. Okay, well, how do I cover up the plant's weakness? So zombie, zombie. This one will get eaten. This one will eat this one and then die by the potato mine. And then we're going to use a pole vaulting zombie because the pole vaulting zombie goes faster. And we don't need the sun, so... it goes faster until it gets rid of its pole vault. Done! It's also fun just to be able to use these, the kind of fancy zombies for yourself. 3-hit wonder. Eat all the brains to pass the level. So, you have the imp. You don't have the regular zombie anymore. This actually makes things more difficult because the imp doesn't take as many hits, but still costs the same. You have a conehead zombie, which we know can take a couple of hits. Buckethead zombie, bungee zombie, digger zombie, and ladder zombie. You're going to have to think carefully about how you want to start this stage. We have squash, some walnuts. We have these here to ruin your day, as the zombie anyway. Magnet shrooms. And some potato mines. So you can't start the digger zombie here, we know that. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna start this way, with the digger zombie. Because I want to show this. Because I didn't get to show this off. Now I'm going to fail this, but that's fine. I just want to show this. Lost all your zombies. The magnet shroom takes the pickaxe. How neat is that? Also, these levels are randomly generated, as you can see. Which is cool, too. I never got to show that off, and it's really interesting. Because it takes a pickaxe, and then, well... you can't dig anymore. So you can't even start with the digger zombie. So let's look at this setup and see how we're going to start it. Well, this is a bit easier this time. So we're going to start with an imp. The squash will get rid of it, but that's fine. And we'll start with an imp again. That'll give us some sun. So yes, these levels are generated randomly, which adds just more fun to it because you can play them over and over and over again and get different setups. The plants will be the same that you'll have to face. So you'll face potato mines, squashes, pea shooters, walnuts, and magnet shrooms. But the order will be different, so you'll have to change up how you do things. Which makes the mode even more replayable. Munch, munch, munch. Munch. There we go. Now there is one weakness to our magnet shroom here. It doesn't get rid of cones. Why is this important? Well, it'll let your conehead zombie actually do something. It'll let your zombie do something before it gets pelted by peas. You can't use imps. They're going to die too fast. That's why the conehead zombie is a really good alternative when there's magnet shrooms around. Slam. And we're going to use a conehead zombie here. And it only costs 25 more sun. And you get a lot more out of it. What we are going to do is put an imp here so we can explode the potato mine. Maybe? Nope, not quite. Okay, now... ladder zombie. And now that the magnet shrooms are gone, we can dig over here. You just have to remember what zombies do what, and figure out what's the best way to tackle this puzzle. I like to try to get sun right off the bat. It's a good strategy. Find out where, like, the most vulnerable sunflower that you could get to is, and start there. That way you can buy other zombies. Without the protection of the magnet shrooms, the buckethead zombie is safe now. We send an imp this way to eat that brain. We'll put a buckethead zombie here. And let's have a little fun. Grab. So, not too bad. The magnet shroom is your biggest nemesis here. That's why you have the conehead zombie to help you out. It'll still be able to take quite a few hits, and the magnet shroom can't take it. And one more. There we go. And one more iZombie level. All your brains are belong to us. Thanks, cats. Now, this one is pretty tricky. Wow, we got a lot of potato mines up here. To go through. We have some chompers. We have a magnet shroom here. A split pea. A foom shroom to help deal with the ladder zombie. This one's gonna be tough. I think the way we're going to start this one is we're just gonna imp our way through here. Whoa, no, wait. Watch out for this guy, 3-peater. It'll take care of the imp pretty quickly. My, oh my, this one's tough. Being the last stage is going to be. We have this here. This is a problem. These pieces are going to do just a lot of damage. And we also have this star to do some damage too. And it'll fire off in this way. It's not in a great place, but it'll fire up, back, and up this direction. Okay, we're gonna start with the ladder zombie here. And eat this sun. Eat the sunflower. Okay, couldn't even get all the way through it, but that's fine. Now, we're gonna get rid of the 3-peater. And the magnet shroom can't reach. So we're just gonna brute force this thing and use the football zombie. Even being slowed by the snow pea, it should be able to make it. Just because of the huge amount of defense it has. Oh yeah, and the star here doing damage as well. We can just get rid of the snow pea, we'll be okay. There we go. And we'll just eat this. Come on. There we go. Phew. Okay. Now we can do the imp strategy here. Let's do that. Chomp, but then we're gonna eat the sunflower anyway. Chomp, but then we're gonna eat this anyway. The squash is going to smash that, but that's okay. We're gonna eat it anyway. You're gonna eat that, but that's okay. The imp's gonna get to you anyway. Not by much, because the star can do damage. And the imps just don't take a lot of damage. Okay. Now, let's deal with this up here. Boom. 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 And boom. But now we can get these sunflowers. And that will replenish our sun quite nicely. There we go. Alright, now fun parts. How to deal with this over here. Well, let's get rid of the thing that's going to cause the most problems. It should be able to grab it in time. Thank you. Good. Okay, with that out of the way, we can now use whatever we want. Don't forget about the bungee zombie. It can get rid of things in the back that can be very pesky, like a magnet shroom. With that, that'll clear out this row, and we've practically got this one. We can't send a digger zombie here, because this split pea will be able to deal with it, because it's not here, it's one back. But, let's use the bucket zombie while we can. Wow, this scaredy shroom is too scared to do anything. And a bucket zombie should be enough. Now you may ask why this is important. And why didn't I just use the football zombie? Yeah, I can. But this is good training for endless. Because what you're going to run into with the endless is you have to not only get through the stages, you have to be efficient. Because some stages just won't have a lot of sunflowers for you to get. Because they're randomly generated. So you really have to start thinking, okay, can I get through with just a buckethead zombie and not have to use a football zombie? It's all fun, honestly. It's all just a lot of fun. And then you get iZombie Endless. That ends the puzzle stages. We've done them all. Endless just goes on forever. You just go as far as you can. Like I said, your biggest problem for iZombie Endless will be when you get later in the stages. It'll be, wow, they only gave me 2 sunflowers and I'm starting to run out of sun. And it's just, a lot of luck will come into it. But, that's the puzzles. As you can see. So, next time, we're going to go through the mini games. The mini games throw some really crazy scenarios at you, and there's a couple I'm not too great at, So, we'll probably have to redo some of those. I'm surprised Puzzle went as well as it did. Nice surprise. But the minigames are crazy, but they're a lot of fun to play. So, some of them can be frustrating just because they can be kind of tough, but some of them are a lot of fun. We'll start those next time. Until then, I'm Cendril89. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.